Good morning, Dr. Gary here. Dr. Gary on the road. Excuse the sunglasses, but a bug went in my eye when I was bike riding at the beach. Just goes to show you, anything happens at any time with your health. So, in fact, my eye closed. What a headache. Dr. Gary on the road, dental healthcare practice sales, the name of our company. The email or the website is dentalpracticeguide.com. Our contact information is 201-663-0935, or all our information is on the internet, dentalpracticeguide.com. We're open 363 days a year from any time you can call us, but basically 7:30 a.m. East Coast time to 9:30, 7 days a week, 363. We take off Christmas and Easter. We're here to help you, and we now have a staff of 8. 19 states are in. Buyers or sellers, we're here to help you. Sellers, if you have a large practice especially, we can help you with the DSO sale. They pay our commission and I'll often get your legal fees reimbursed. So please give us a call. Well, we got a case study. The name of this, title of this one is, and once again, everything we're telling you is for entertainment purposes. It's not legal or business advice. So, case study. Doctor calls yesterday, and the name of this title of this is attempting to sell one of 3 practices within close proximity. So the doctor calls, has 3 practices all around a 20 to 30 mile radius of each other. Now, I know in a suburban area, 30 miles is pretty far. You're in a different county. But the problem is, the buyers, especially the private buyers, will panic. They will panic. They assume, even though you have a contract, even though you have ironclad contracts, they assume you're stealing all the patients. So from mere fright and fear, the private buyer will not buy the one if you're not willing to sell all 3. They are just not comfortable with that. The bank has a discomfort into that. You're starting to run into restrictive covenant problems. It is an issue, and you've got to address this. Another reason why you want great attorneys. But it is a problem, and it will continue to be a problem. Now, if it's the DSO that's going to buy it, they most likely want everything. They're not going to settle for one practice. They want you to work for them. They want you on restrictive covenant. And they're not going to, you're just not going to sell them one practice. They want all 3. So it's hard. You got to make the decision 25 years ago when you were buying the practices. If they're in close proximity, you have to know you're going to have trouble unloading them. So private equity, yes, you could sell them, but you got to sell all 3 of them at once. Private guy, he's going to be afraid to buy. It's just something that you're up against, something you've got to be aware of. I deal with this every day. And I told the doctor yesterday it's going to be challenging. Unless you're going to sell all 3, it's going to be challenging. So be aware of that well ahead of time. If you're building practices and they're all close by because you want to share staff and all that, the idea is great, but it doesn't always work. So just be on top of that, all right? And we will talk about that again and again, but it's one of the biggest problems that we do run into, okay? And it never fails. The answers are always the same. Responses are always the same. Talk to you soon. Bye.